Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Fluent Harbor. I am so happy you are here with me today. Today is a very special day for you. This is not just another video to watch. It is not just another person talking to you. Think of this as a big, red restart button for your life. Have you ever felt like you are stuck in a loop? Let me ask you a simple question. Are you living the life you truly love right now? When you wake up in the morning, do you feel a sparkle of joy in your heart? Are you proud of the way you spend your hours? Do you like the people you spend time with? Are you happy with how you think, how you speak, and how you love? Or do you feel like you are carrying a very heavy bag, a bag filled with the same old stress and the same old worries? Maybe you feel a little bit lazy or a little bit sad. Maybe you have felt this way for a long time. Let us be very honest with each other today. Most people in this world are not really living their lives. They are just surviving. They wake up every morning feeling the weight of yesterday on their shoulders. They try to get through the day, but it feels hard. They wear a fake smile so others won't see their pain. They are scared to change anything. They feel like they are living in a story that was written for someone else. But I want to tell you a secret. No one told you this, but it is true. You do not have to stay in that place. You can press the start button again. You can build a brand new life for yourself. You can begin a new story right now. It does not matter how old you are. It does not matter what mistakes you made in the past. It does not matter if you have failed or if your heart has been hurt. Today, we are starting a full life restart. We are not just looking for a little bit of motivation. We are looking for a new you. We are building a new way of living and a brand new reality. Why is this so important right now? Because the year 2026 is coming very soon. Time is moving fast, like a river. If you enter the new year as the same tired person, everything will stay the same. You will spend another year doing the same things. You will keep those same empty habits. You will wait for a miracle that never comes. But today at Fluent Harbor ***, we are going to fix everything. We will restart your mind and your feelings. We will fix your habits and your energy. And yes, we will even fix your English. Restarting your life means changing how you think and how you speak. Everything in your life is connected, just like the parts of a clock. If we fix one part, the whole clock starts to work better. But before we take the first step, remember this. You are not too late to change. You are not too broken to be fixed. And you are definitely not too weak to be strong. You are just like a phone that needs to be plugged in and restarted. So, are you ready to see what happens when you finally let go of the old you? Step number 1 is a bit hard, but it is very powerful. You must let go of the person you used to be. A full restart only happens when you tell yourself a big truth. You must stop being the person who no longer helps your future. Think about this for a moment. Most people try to build a brand new life for themselves. But they keep carrying the heavy weight of their old life on their back. It is like trying to run a race while holding a giant, heavy rock. They say they want to change their lives, but they do not delete old, sad memories from their minds. They keep sending text messages to the same people who make them feel bad. They keep thinking the same sad thoughts over and over again. They hold on to a mistake they made 5 years ago and feel guilty every single day. They remember every mean thing someone ever said to them. But they forget how much they are truly worth. They watch their old failures in their head like a movie stuck on a loop. Here is the truth. You cannot start your life again if you are still loyal to your old pain. It is like trying to write a beautiful new story on pages that are already burned up. Let me give you a little example to help you understand. Imagine you wake up and you want to have a fresh, happy morning. You open your curtains to see the bright sun. But your room is filled with dark smoke from a fire that happened last night. You cannot breathe well, and you cannot see clearly. You tell yourself, today will be a different and better day, but the room is still full of yesterday's smoke. This is how many people live their lives. They try to go forward while they are still standing in emotional smoke. So what is the best thing to do? You must open the window. You must let that old smoke out. You must clean the air so you can take a deep breath. This opens up space for light and for a clear mind. That is what letting go feels like. It does not mean you pretend nothing happened. It means you admit that the old version of you is finally finished. You have grown too big for those old, sad patterns. You are not that confused or lost person anymore. It is not easy to do this, but it is very necessary if you want to be happy. Letting go means throwing away old clothes that remind you of your worst days. It means deleting phone numbers that only bring you stress. It means forgiving yourself for the things you did wrong in the past. Stop carrying those failures in silence. Say goodbye to the idea that you are a lazy person. You are not lazy, and you are not weak. You are not unworthy of good things. You were just stuck in a loop, and no one showed you how to stop it. So I have a little task for you today. I want you to write a letter to your past self. Do not make it a cute letter. Make it honest and very raw. Tell that person what hurt you and what failed. Then I want you to forgive that person. After that, you must destroy the letter. Burn it, tear it up, or delete it. Whatever you do, you must let it go. There is one more thing. You have been telling yourself a story that is not true. You say things like, I am not good at English, or I cannot focus. No, that was the person you used to be. From today, I want you to say this instead. That was the old me. I am learning and I am growing. Say it out loud and write it down. Believe it with your whole heart. This is how you become fluent in English and in your new life. You let go of the doubt so you can meet the person you were meant to be. Are you ready to see how we can fix the machine inside your head? Now it is time for step number 2. We are going to look inside your head. We are going to fix your mind. Think of your mind like a big, beautiful window. When the window is clean, you can see the bright world outside. You can see the green trees, the blue sky, and all the paths you can walk on. But over time, the window gets dirty. Dust and mud start to cover the glass. This dust is made of your worries, your fears, and your what-if thoughts. What if I am not smart enough? What if people laugh at me? What if I never get better at English? Soon the window is so dirty that you cannot see anything. The world looks dark and scary, even when the sun is shining. When your mind is full of these dusty thoughts, you feel very tired. You feel like you have a loud TV playing in your head all day. This is called mental noise. And today, at Fluent Harbor ***, we are going to turn that noise off. You cannot build a new life if your brain is always screaming at you. You need a quiet mind to make good choices. So how do we clean this window? How do we stop the noise? The best way is a very simple trick called the brain dump. It is very easy. Even a child can do it. I want you to take a plain piece of paper and a pen. I want you to write down every single thing that is bothering you. Do not worry about writing perfectly. Do not worry about spelling or grammar. Just let the thoughts flow out of your head and onto the paper. Write down that you are worried about money. Write down that you are scared of a big test. Write down that you feel lonely or that you are frustrated with your English. When you put these thoughts on paper, a very strange thing happens. Your brain finally feels safe to stop thinking about them. It is like putting down a heavy box you have been carrying for hours. Your brain says, "Okay, the problem is on the paper now. I can relax." This creates mental space, and mental space is like a clean, empty room in your house. When the room is empty, you can finally bring in new, beautiful furniture. You can bring in new ideas and new dreams. When your mind is clear, learning English feels like a game instead of a chore. You can hear the words more clearly. You can remember new phrases because there is finally room in your brain storage. You are no longer fighting with your own thoughts. I want you to practice this every single morning. Spend 5 minutes cleaning your mental window. Wipe away the dust of yesterday. Throw away the trash thoughts that do not serve you. Remember, you are the boss of your mind. You are the driver of the car, and your thoughts are just the passengers. Do not let a noisy passenger take the steering wheel. Tell them to be quiet so you can focus on the road. A clear mind is a powerful mind. It is a mind that can learn anything and change everything. But cleaning your mind is only half of the work. You also have to change what you say to yourself every day. The words you speak inside your heart are like seeds in a garden. If you plant, "I can't," you will grow a life of "I can't." But if you plant, "I am learning," you will grow a life of success. Are you ready to learn the secret power of the words you use every day? Now we must talk about something very important. We are going to talk about the voice inside your head. Did you know that you talk to yourself more than you talk to anyone else? It is true. From the moment you wake up until you fall asleep, there is a voice in your mind. This voice is always talking. It tells you what to do. It tells you how you look. It tells you what you can and cannot do. But for most people, this voice is not very kind. It is often very mean. Think about the way you talk to yourself when you make a mistake. What does that voice say? Does it say, "It is okay, we will try again"? Or does it say, "You are so stupid, you always fail"? If a friend talked to you the way you talk to yourself, would you stay friends with them? Probably not. You would say, "Stop being so mean to me," and you would walk away. But you cannot walk away from yourself. You are stuck with this voice every single minute of every single day. If your inner voice is a bully, your life will feel very hard. A bully makes you feel small. A bully makes you scared to try new things. A bully makes you want to hide from the world. At Fluent Harbor, we want to change that bully into a coach. Think about a good coach. A coach does not yell at you when you fall down. A coach helps you stand back up. A coach says, "That was a good try. Let's fix one little thing and do it again." When you are learning English, your inner voice is very important. Many people feel shy when they speak. Their inner voice says, "Your accent is bad. Everyone is laughing at you, just stay quiet. This voice stops your progress. It keeps you from becoming fluent. It keeps you from growing. So how do we fire the bully and hire the coach? We start with one very special magic word. That word is yet. This word is small, but it has a giant power. When you say, I am not good at English, it feels like a heavy door closing. It feels like the end. But when you say, I am not good at English, yet the door stays open, there is hope. I don't know how to do this, yet I am not rich, yet I am not happy, yet. Can you feel the difference? Yet means that you are on a path. It means you are moving forward. I want you to start listening to your words today. Every time you say something mean to yourself, stop. Catch that thought like a fly in a jar. Look at it and say, no, that is not true. I am learning. Replace the mean thought with a kind one. Treat yourself like you would treat a little child. If a child is learning to walk and they fall, you do not yell at them. You smile and say, keep going. You must be that kind to yourself. You are building a brand new life, and that takes time. Your words are the bricks of your new home. If you use broken bricks, the house will fall. But if you use strong, positive words, you will build a life that can never be broken. When you speak kindly to yourself, your brain becomes happy, and a happy brain learns much faster. Are you ready to see how we can use this new energy to fix your body and your strength? Now we cleaned the windows and changed your inner voice. But your mind lives inside your body. Think of your body as a beautiful, strong house. If the house is falling apart, the person living inside will not feel happy. Your body is the machine that takes you through life. If the machine is rusty, everything feels slow and heavy. Have you ever noticed how you feel when you do not sleep well? You feel grumpy. You feel like your brain is full of clouds. You cannot think clearly or focus on your work. You cannot learn English well when you are exhausted. It is like a phone with a battery at only 1%. It is about to turn off and stop working. To restart your life, you must restart your energy. It starts with very simple things a child knows but adults often forget. First, let us talk about sleep. Your body needs to rest to fix itself and grow strong. When you sleep, your brain washes away all the stress from the day. Imagine your body is a smartphone. Sleep is the charger that gives you power. If you only charge it for 2 hours, it will die by lunchtime. You need rest. You need 7 or 8 hours of deep sleep. This is not being lazy. This is being smart. It is giving your brain the power it needs to grow. Now imagine you have a very expensive sports car. Would you put muddy water into the gas tank? No, you would put the very best fuel inside that car. Your body is more expensive than any car in the world. So why do we eat things that make us feel tired? Drink more water, eat more green things from the earth. When you feed your body well, it gives you energy. And do not forget the beautiful sun. The sun is like a giant battery for humans. Go outside for 10 minutes every morning. Let the bright light touch your skin and eyes. It tells your brain, hey, It is time to wake up and be amazing. It stops the sad feelings and gives you a boost of joy. It is a simple gift that costs nothing but gives you everything. Finally, you must move your body. You do not need to run a marathon. Just walk or dance to your favorite song in your room. Shake your arms and shake your legs. When you move your body, you move your emotions. If you feel sad, stand up and stretch. If you feel stuck, go for a long walk. Movement is the key to breaking a bad mood. It gets your blood flowing to your brain. This makes you smarter and much faster. You become more ready to learn new things. When your body feels strong, English learning becomes easy. You will find that you can remember words better. You will have the energy to practice speaking. You will feel confident when you stand tall. You are not just a mind, you are a whole person. And this whole person is getting stronger every single day. So starting today, treat your body with love. Give it rest, clean water, and movement. You are building a powerful engine for your new life. You are becoming a person who has the energy to do anything. Are you ready to see how we can change the people around you? Now it is time to look at your outside world. We must talk about the people you spend your time with every day. Did you know that you are like a sponge? A sponge soaks up whatever liquid is around it. If you put a sponge in clean water, it becomes clean. If you put it in dirty water, it becomes dirty and smells bad. You are exactly the same way with people. Think about the 5 people you talk to the most. These might be your friends, your family, or your coworkers. Are these people happy? Are they working hard on their dreams? Or are they always complaining about how life is unfair? If your friends are always lazy, you will eventually feel lazy too. If your friends always speak in a negative way, you will start to think negatively. But if your friends are excited about the future, you will feel excited too. This is a very big secret to a full life restart. Imagine you are a beautiful fruit tree. To grow big and strong, you need good soil. Your friends and your social circle are your soil. If the soil is full of trash and poison, the tree will die. It does not matter how much sun you get, the soil must be healthy. There are 2 types of people in this world. I call them elevator people. Some people are like an elevator going up. When you talk to them, you feel better. You feel like you can achieve anything. They push you to learn more and to be a better person. Then there are people like an elevator going down. They bring you to the basement of life. They talk about other people's problems. They gossip and they make fun of people who try to change. They do not want you to grow because it makes them feel left behind. To restart your life, you might have to spend less time with these people. This is the hardest part of the journey. You might feel lonely for a little while, but let me tell you something very important. It is much better to be alone than to be with people who make you feel alone. When you are alone, you can focus on your English. You can listen to your own thoughts. You can build your own strength. Soon, you will start to attract new people. You will find people who love learning just like you do. You will find people who support your new life at Fluent Harbor. You deserve a team that cheers for you. You deserve friends who ask, "How is your English practice going?" instead of "Why are you working so hard?" Your time is very precious. Do not give it to people who do not respect your growth. Clean your social circle just like you cleaned your mind. Keep the flowers and pull out the weeds. This will give you the peace you need to move forward. You are not being mean, you are just being careful with your future. You are becoming a new person, and this new person needs a new tribe. Are you ready to see how your home and your room can change your life too? We have talked about your mind, your body, and your friends. Now, I want you to look around you. Look at the room where you are sitting right now. Is it messy? Are there clothes on the floor? Is your desk covered in old papers and trash? Is your bed made, or is it a big pile of blankets? This might seem like a small thing, but your room is like a mirror for your brain. If your room is very messy, your brain will feel very messy too. It is very hard to think clearly in a cluttered space. Imagine you are trying to draw a beautiful picture, but the table is covered in sticky juice and old crumbs. You cannot focus on the art because the mess is bothering you. Your life is that beautiful picture. To restart your life, you must clean your physical world. We call this environment design. It means making your home a place that helps you win. It means making your space feel like a sanctuary. Start with something very small today. I want you to clean just one corner of your room. Throw away things you do not need anymore. If an object makes you feel sad, let it go. If a book reminds you of a time you failed, give it away. You are clearing the path for your new self. When you clean your room, you are telling the universe something. You are saying, I am ready for new and better things. Think about your phone too. Your phone is a digital room where you spend many hours. Is your screen full of apps that make you feel bad? Do you have thousands of old photos you never look at? Delete the digital trash. Unfollow people who make you feel not good enough. Organize your phone so that when you open it, you see things that help you. Put your English learning apps right on the front page. Make it easy to do the right thing and hard to do the wrong thing. This is the secret of successful people. They do not have more willpower than you. They just have a better environment than you. I want you to create a power spot in your home. This is a small chair or a corner of a table. This spot is only for your growth. When you sit there, you only do two things. You either study your English or you plan your future. Do not eat there. Do not play games there. When you sit in your power spot, your brain will know it is time to work. It will become a habit that feels like magic. A clean and organized space gives you mental peace, and peace is the fuel you need to keep going. When your room is tidy, you feel like the boss of your life. You feel like you have control. This feeling of control is very important for your restart. It gives you the confidence to tackle bigger problems. So today, take 30 minutes to clean your space, make your bed, open the windows to let in fresh air. Smell the cleanliness and feel the new energy in the room. You are building a home for the new you. You are creating a harbor where you can feel safe and strong. And once your space is ready, we can talk about your time. Are you ready to see how a simple daily plan can change your whole year? Now we are going to talk about something you cannot see, but is very important. We are going to talk about your time. Time is like a big bag of gold coins that you get every morning. Every person in the world gets the exact same amount of coins. But some people spend their coins on candy and toys that break. Other people use their coins to build a big, strong castle. How are you spending your time coins today? Most people say, I am so busy. They run around like a little mouse in a wheel. They work very hard, but they stay in the exact same place. This happens because they do not have a plan. Without a plan, your day is like a boat with no steering wheel. The wind blows you left, and the waves push you right. At the end of the day, you are tired and dizzy. You feel like you did many things, but nothing really changed. This is not the way to restart your life. To be a master of your life, you must be the boss of your day. It starts the night before. Before you go to sleep, take a small piece of paper. Write down the 3 most important things you want to do tomorrow. Just 3 things. Do not make a list of 50 things. If you try to do 50 things, you will do 0 things. One of those things should be your English practice. One should be for your work or your school, and one should be for your body or your heart. When you wake up, do not touch your phone. Your phone is like a loud room full of people shouting at you. It tells you what other people are doing and what they want. But this is your day. It is not their day. Spend the first hour in peace. Drink some water. Look at your list of 3 things and start the first one. This is called a morning win. When you finish one important thing early, you feel like a hero. Your brain says, hey, I can do this. I am strong. Then the rest of the day feels much easier. You are no longer a mouse in a wheel. You are a captain sailing your boat exactly where you want to go. Remember, you do not need to do everything perfectly. You just need to be a little bit better than you were yesterday. Consistency is the magic word here at Fluent Harbor. If you walk 1 mile every day, you will go very far in a year. If you learn 5 new English words every day, you will be fluent. Small steps are what make big changes happen. Mastering your time means saying no to things that do not help you. It means saying no to looking at pictures of strangers on the internet. It means saying yes to your dreams and your future. You are the boss of your hours. You are the king of your minutes. Do not let your time slip through your fingers like sand. Hold it tight and use it to build your new life. Now that we have fixed your day, we need to fix something deeper. We need to talk about how you feel on the inside. Sometimes our hearts feel heavy or scared, and we do not know why. Are you ready to learn the secret of emotional strength? We have fixed your room, your time, and your habits, but now we must look at something very deep. We must talk about your feelings. To restart your life, you need to be strong in your heart. Think of your feelings like the weather. Sometimes it is sunny and you feel happy. Sometimes it is rainy and you feel sad or scared. Many people think they are the weather. They say, I am a sad person or I am a scared person, but you are not the weather. You are the sky. The sky is always there. The sky is big, quiet, and strong. The clouds and the rain just pass through the sky. They do not change the sky. When you feel a bad feeling, I want you to remember this. You are the big, blue sky. The feeling is just a cloud. It will move away if you let it. Do not try to fight the cloud. If you fight the rain, you just get more wet. Instead, just watch the feeling. Say to yourself, I am feeling a little bit scared right now. That is okay. When you accept your feelings, they lose their power over you. You become the boss again. This is very important when you learn English. Many people feel shame when they make a mistake. They feel like their heart is shrinking, but shame is just a dark cloud. Let it pass. You are still the sky. You are still a person who is growing. Emotional strength means you keep going even when it rains. It means you are kind to yourself when you feel down. I want you to try something new today. When you feel a bad feeling, take 3 deep breaths. Inhale peace and exhale the gray clouds. This tells your body that you are safe. When you feel safe, you can make better choices. You can speak more clearly. You can face any problem with a smile. You are building a heart that is like a harbor. A harbor is a place where boats stay safe from the big waves of the ocean. At Fluent Harbor, we want your heart to be that safe place. If you have a strong heart, the world cannot break you. You will be ready for the big things coming in your future. You are learning to be the master of your emotions. This is a very big step in your life restart. But there is one more thing we need to fix. We need to talk about your money and your work. To be truly free, you need to understand how to build your future. Are you ready to talk about your goals and your success? We have worked on your heart and your mind. Now, it is time to talk about your future and your goals. Think of your life like a big, beautiful garden. If you want to eat sweet fruit in the summer, you must plant seeds in the spring. You cannot just wish for the fruit to appear. You must dig the soil, put the seed inside, and give it water every single day. Success is exactly like that garden. Most people want the fruit of life. They want a big house, a good job, and to speak English perfectly, but they do not want to plant the seeds. They do not want to do the small, quiet work when no one is watching. To restart your life, you must become a gardener. You must decide what kind of fruit you want to grow. Do you want to be a leader? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to help your family? Write these things down. These are your seeds. At Fluent Harbor ***, we believe that knowing what you want is the first step to getting it. If you do not know where you are going, you will just walk in circles. But remember this, a seed does not become a tree in one night. If you plant a seed and then dig it up the next morning to see if it is growing, you will kill it. You must have patience. You must trust the process. Many people start learning English and then stop after 1 week. They say, I am not fluent yet. This is too hard. They are digging up their seeds too early. You must keep watering your English every day. Read 1 page. Listen to 1 song. Speak 1 sentence. These small actions are like water for your garden. They seem tiny, but they are very powerful. Over time, the roots grow deep. The trunk grows strong. And one day you wake up and you are standing under a giant tree of success. Also, you must pull out the weeds. Weeds are things that steal the water from your plants. Bad habits like watching too much TV or sleeping too late are weeds. They take your energy away from your dreams. Be a brave gardener and pull them out. You are not working for today. You are working for the future you. Think about the person you want to be in 1 year. That person is waiting for you to do the work right now. Every time you study or work hard, you are sending a gift to your future self. When you have a garden, you are never truly poor. You always have something growing. You always have hope. This is how you build a life of freedom. You build it 1 seed at a time. Are you ready to learn about the most powerful seed of all? It is a seed that grows inside your mind and never stops getting bigger. Now we must talk about the most important tool you have. That tool is your mind. To keep your garden growing, you need the best fertilizer. For your brain, that fertilizer is learning. Think about the food you eat. If you eat junk food, you feel tired and sick. If you eat healthy food, you feel strong and full of life. Your mind works exactly the same way. What are you feeding your mind every day? Are you feeding it gossip and silly videos that mean nothing? Or are you feeding it new ideas, beautiful words, and wisdom? At Fluent Harbor, we believe that readers are leaders. When you read a book, it is like having a private conversation with the smartest people in history. You can learn in 1 hour what took someone else 20 years to understand. You do not need to read for 5 hours a day. Just 15 minutes is enough to change your brain. When you read in English, you are doing two things at once. You are learning a new language, and you are learning a new way to think. Every new word you learn is like a new light bulb turning on in a dark room. Soon, your whole mind will be glowing with light. Do not be afraid of books that look hard. Start small. Read stories for children or simple news articles. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to grow. When you learn something new, you become a more powerful version of yourself. It is like a character in a video game getting a new skill. You can solve problems faster. You can talk to people with more confidence. A person who stops learning is like a pond of water that does not move. It becomes dirty and old. But a person who keeps learning is like a fresh, running river. It is always clear, always moving, and always full of life. Your life restart depends on this mental fuel. If you want to change your life, you must change what you know. You must be curious like a child. Ask questions. Look up words you do not know. The world is a very big and beautiful place. There is so much to see and so much to learn. When you have a hungry mind, you will never be bored. You will always find a way to succeed. You are not just learning English to pass a test. You are learning English to unlock the doors of the world. You are feeding your mind so you can build the life of your dreams. Are you ready for the final step of our journey? Are you ready to put everything together and start your brand new life? You have worked so hard. You have looked at your past, cleaned your mind, fixed your body, and planned your future. Now look at yourself. You are not the same person who started watching this series. You have a new heart and a new way of thinking. You have seen your old life clearly, and you have felt your future calling your name. You have walked through every step with honesty and courage, and now you are ready. You are ready to let go of the old you forever. You are ready to rise up and be strong. The year 2026 is waiting for you, but you do not have to wait for the calendar to change. Your new life starts the moment you decide to act. Life is not waiting for you to be perfect. The world is not slowing down for you. Your future self is not going to magically appear one day. You must build that person with your own hands, day by day. This is your time, your moment, and your second chance. This is your big reset. Take these steps we learned at Fluent Harbor Asterisk and build a life that finally feels like yours. Build a life of strength. Build a life of peace. Build a life of action and a life of purpose. Build a life that you can look back on and whisper, I finally became who I was meant to be. It will not always be easy. There will be rainy days and there will be hard steps. But remember, you are the sky, not the clouds. You have the tools now to handle anything. You have your power spot, your inner coach, and your seeds of success. You are never truly alone because you have this new version of yourself. And you have us here at Fluent Harbor to help you keep growing. If you felt something shift inside you today, hold onto that feeling. If even one part of this journey gave you hope or power, then you know you are on the right path. This is not just a story. This is the beginning of your new reality. I am so proud of the work you have done. Now, go out there and show the world the new you. Speak your English with pride. Live your days with joy. And never, ever stop learning. Your future self is already smiling at you and saying, "Thank you for not giving up." If you want to keep growing and stay connected to this journey of transformation, make sure to join us again soon. We will continue to help you reach higher and dream bigger. This is only the beginning. Thank you. Your new life starts right now.